next act in this section. Guys, please put your hands together for the fantastic Mike Hall! Hello! How are we doing? Doing well? Yes, good. A very relationship-focused evening tonight. We've got Harvey and Louisa. Round of applause for 40 years. Bloody hell. Although in that moment there, we all gave an applause because Louisa said that he was devoted. That just means he hasn't cheated. Yeah, that's the bar we're applauding now. I am amazed you're still together though, because if I said to my girlfriend that we'd be spending 40 years together and celebrating at Fuel nightclub, I'd be single. Yeah. Nice to see Whiteside Fred down the audience as well. Good to see you. Yes. And then the people at the back, dare I do this, but are you a couple? Hello there. Have they left?
Still here.
Are you a couple? Oh God. Are you not sure if you're a couple? Oh God. Yeah, it's one person wants to escape, but can't. I'm leaving. Oh no, you're not. Oh God, yeah. I did think we were a bit mismatched. You know, one person in a wheelchair, the other person works at Ninja Warrior. You couldn't do bring your partner to work day. Don't pipe up now. Far too late for that.
Maybe stepping up on that one.
Yeah, I don't think you did. I think I did all the heavy lifting there, sir.
I'll just roll it away.
Good, we'll leave that one linger. I got some big news actually, I turned 30 last year. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much for last year, Louise, but that's fine. And I find as you get older, you begin to understand yourself a lot more. Like, I'm a worrier, but I worry about silly little insignificant things. Like, is finishing on kind regards too formal? Or should I say nothing when I ejaculate? A little bit blue there, Fuel. I think we enjoyed it, didn't we, sir? Yeah. Might as well address the elephant in the room, though. Yes, I am a sexy comedian. Don't laugh there. I have what's called a sex appeal. It usually goes, please have sex with me. A few ladies in the audience as well. It's nice to see some fans in tonight. And some gents. I know the score, gents. I know the score. You get to watch Match of the Day, and then you get dragged along to see the hunky new comedian, which is me. Yeah. It is nice being sexy, though. It is nice being sexy. I was actually chatting to Alex, our host, before the start of the show. He said, Mike, what's it like being funny and sexy? I said, Alex, it's wonderful. Just like when a young Tony Blair. You get perks being sexy, that's the good one. You get perks. I went to Thorpe Park the other day, straight to the front of every queue. It's just me, Mum, and Mum's wheelchair. Which, with the added context of tonight, wasn't planned at all. But there you go. Yeah. But I like being sexy. The thing about being in this country, though, is that people don't like when you're too successful. You know, people get bitter if you've got more than one good thing. Like, take me, for example. You know, like, yes, I am smashing comedy in the amateur open mic circuit. in the Cardiff area. I'm making a bit of money, you know, and I drive the Skoda Citigo for environmental reasons. And I've slept with a woman. Yeah, it's good. I realise though that, you probably would have guessed that I'm a bit of a player. I'm like the Israeli economy. You know, I love dates. A niche one there for the educated in the audience. But I went on a date recently, a while ago now, and it's important to me because it made me realise that perhaps not everybody's cup of tea. You know, a bit of an ego, dent to my ego. I'll tell you about it. She was a nice girl. She frequented my local artisan bakery, which I'm aware is incredibly middle class, but guilty as charged. My hobbies include, you know, going to the pub, watching football, and John Lewis. But I'm not posh. Let me just clarify that. I'm not posh. I'm just not posh. You know, I'm actually born and bred in Cardiff. I just sound like I was schooled in Waitrose. But yeah, I started speaking to this girl and eventually built up the confidence to go and ask her out. She said yes, which was lovely. So the next week, took her to a really fancy wine bar. It was great, very romantic, lots of sparkly little lights, some exposed brick, bit of foreshadowing to the acne on my back. Bit of a weird one there, tonal shift. But yeah, she was a nice girl, a little bit younger than me, a little bit younger. I was about 27, 28, she was about 23, 24. Only a few years, but generationally very different. Like, you know, Gen Z, millennials, we're very, very different. You know, young people, they don't watch TV anymore? You know that? Do you haven't heard of any of my favourite shows? Doc Martin, Midsomer Murders, Babe Station. If you're not more sure what Babe Station is, ask your husband. But the date was going okay. It was going okay. She was a nice girl. She insisted on sitting 2 metres apart though, which I thought, you know, it's fair enough. But it was 2018. And it was going well. You know, we were engaged in what I class as some flirtatious banter. Talk about sexy bad boys, The Rock, Stallone, Titchmarsh, men's men. And I thought, well, Mike, let's take this up a gear. So I thought I'd ask her, well, what sexy bad boy do I look like? And before I could even finish asking the question, she blurted out, the tall robber from Home Alone. And I didn't like this, but again, a bit of a dent to the ego. So I thought, Mike, just stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. So in response, I called her a filthy animal. Which apparently is a line from the film. Yeah, so the date sort of soured by that point. It went a bit off course. Her phone was on the table. Her phone went off. I said, oh God, you're not doing that thingy where you get somebody your friend to call you with a really bizarre fake emergency so you can leave. And she said, no, I'm not doing that, and I really like you, I'd like to go on a second date. Oh, okay, great. It turns out it was a friend, and she didn't have to leave, but in her defence, her pet monkey just got stuck in the washing machine. So I realise the date's wrapping up now. I'm thinking, Mike, you've got to do something about this. You've got one last roll of the dice. It's time to pull out the big gun. So as she's getting up, she's putting her coat on, I managed to catch her eye, then look deep into her soul and say, please have sex with me. Little call back there, which got a muted laugh, but I think we all had fun on my date story, didn't we? Yes? Yes, good. I'll have some water. You must stay hydrated, gents. Dan, how long have I done?
I don't know.
You don't know? You were meant to be timing it, so we're in a bit of trouble. Roughly how long have I got left?
2 minutes.
Oh, okay, not much longer then. Bloody hell. What should I talk about the last 2 minutes? I got some more big news. I finally moved out of the family home. Thank you very much. I'm glad because there's no rule in society that says you're 30 plus, you're still at home, you're a bit of a weirdo. You know, which I don't think is fair. You don't think about 20-somethings still at home, do you? 20-somethings you think, oh, they're just finding their feet, working out the world, testing the water. 30-something you think, breastfed for too long. Too much time with a teat. We locked eyes on teat there, madam. And I rather liked it. Yeah, I had to get out of there though. I had to leave home. It was doing nothing for my sex life. You know, I would go on a date and my mum would make me a sandwich. I'd say, Mum, what are you doing? You've left on the crusts. Do you want me to look stupid when I eat my midday snack? Sharpen up. I like living at home with mum and dad. It was nice. It was very much it was a mutually beneficial thing. So much you scratch my back, I'll pop your teeth in. It worked both ways. But I realised I had to get out of there though because I was being treated like a child again, and it's not nice to be treated like a child when you're 30 years old. My mum was doing that thing where she makes you ask someone a question even if you don't ask it. Been in a situation before with your mum? She was like, Michael, can you go and ask them, please? I really want to. Go and ask them. I really want to. I'm not doing event sunshine. Go and ask them. Fine. Excuse me. How much for a gram? Oh, well, there we are. That was the extra 2 minutes. I'm not sure if it was worth it in the end. But I think we all had fun. I've been Michael. I'm just going to finish on kind regards. Thank you very much.
Alright, I told you a lie earlier. We've actually got 5 comments. You ready for your last act in this section?